So you've got a big story to write for a school project, and you're feeling a little stuck. Well, today, we're going to show you how to team up with a super powerful sidekick, artificial intelligence. Let's dive in. Okay, picture this. You're staring at a blinking cursor on a blank page. The deadline is getting closer and closer, and that amazing story idea, it's just not coming. Yeah, we've all been there. And then that little light bulb goes off in your head. What about AI? You've got tools like ChatGPT right at your fingertips. It's so tempting, right? Just pop in a topic and bam, instant story. It feels like the ultimate shortcut. But hold on a second. While AI is an incredible tool, it's also kind of like an old video game map, full of hidden traps. If you're not careful, you'll end up with a story that doesn't sound creative or cool. It'll sound like, well, a robot wrote it. But don't you worry, this isn't going to be some boring lesson. Think of this as your own epic quest. We're about to arm you with everything you need to conquer that blank page and make AI your awesome creative partner. So what's the first challenge on our quest? It's the fact that, honestly, most AI writing is super easy to spot. It has this certain flavor, you know? It got so bad that editors on Wikipedia actually started an AI cleanup project to fix articles. And hey, if they can spot it, you better believe your teachers can too. To make sure your story doesn't get flagged, you've got to know what these AI traps look like. So let's go on a little scouting mission and learn how to spot them so you can skillfully dodge them. First up, we've got trap number 1, which I call the formula. AI just loves this it's not X, it's Y thing. It's not just a story, it's a journey. It sounds kind of dramatic, but it's a total cliche. A person is way more likely to just get to the point and say something direct, like, this product changes how you experience your day. All right, next up, watch out for sentence stacking. See how the AI version just lists facts? The sun was bright, the birds were singing. It's so robotic, your eyes just kind of glaze over. A human writer connects those ideas together into one smooth sentence that actually paints a picture in your head. And then there's what I call the colon canyon. AI uses colons all the time because it's an efficient way to connect ideas. But when you see them over and over, the writing starts to feel really stiff and formal, not like someone telling you a cool story. And finally, you have to watch out for these red flag phrases. These are the absolute classic AI openers. Seriously, if your story starts with, "in today's world," it's basically waving a giant neon sign that says an AI wrote this. Okay, so now we know what the traps look like. But this quest isn't about avoiding AI. It's about mastering it. It's time to flip the script and learn how you can be the one in control. And hey, don't just take it from me. Listen to someone who actually builds these things. They said their first attempt was a 3 out of 10. They had to go back again and again, tweaking the instructions to get good results. See? The real magic isn't the AI, it's the person guiding it. And that brings us to the biggest secret of this whole quest. Getting an amazing story from an AI isn't about finding some magical, perfect AI. It's about you writing the perfect prompt. Your instructions are the key that unlocks everything. So how do you write that perfect prompt? Well, it's kind of like casting a magic spell. There are 4 key parts. You've got to be the director, give the AI a character, provide the scene, and then, the most important part, you have to iterate and refine. Let's break that spell down. Step 1 is be the director. Don't just say, write a story. Give it a job, a role. Tell it, you are a hilarious screenwriter, or you are a famous fantasy author who writes like J.R.R. Tolkien. Just that one little change will totally transform the style of the writing. Okay, next, you gotta provide the characters and set the scene. The AI can't read your mind, so don't let it guess. Tell it who your characters are, what do they want. Then tell it where they are and what's going on. The more juicy details you feed it, the better the story is going to be. And step 4, my friends, is where the real magic happens. The first thing the AI gives you is not the final story. It's a first draft. That's it. Now you start talking to it. Treat it like a writing buddy. Say, okay, good start, but make it funnier. Or, hey, what if you rewrote this part from the bad guy's point of view? You just keep tweaking it until it's awesome. Once you get the hang of these steps, you're not just dodging traps anymore. You're actually unlocking a brand new storytelling superpower that's going to level up your own creativity. But remember, becoming a master prompter is a journey. The person who shared these tips said that even after 100 hours of practice, they still felt like they were only at a C+ level. So it takes time, but every single story you work on, you're going to get better and better. You know, here's the absolute best way to think about it. The AI is your co-pilot. It's not the pilot.
It can help you navigate, it can suggest different routes, but you are always the one in the captain's chair. You choose the destination. You're the one in charge of the story.
So there you have it. You've got the map, you've got the skills, and you know how to navigate the worlds of AI storytelling. Your new creative partner is ready and waiting. So the only real question left is, where's your imagination going to take you first?